Right, boys, so there's an extremely big supply and demand problem right now. In situations like this, there's always a lot of opportunity for those who capitalize on it, right? If there's something that's in high demand or something that there's not much supply for and a lot of demand for, then the people who have got the supply, or there's always a big opportunity for those people, right? Let's say there is a oil crisis, then the people that have got oil are obviously going to make a lot of profits, right? So at the moment, there's a massive supply and demand problem with appointment setters. All of these high ticket businesses, all of these IG coaches, all of these SMMAs, they all need a team of appointment setters. They all need appointment setters working for them, doing cold outreach, managing their warm leads, inbound leads, and converting those into booked calls. This is a very important part of a business, and it's something that is not being spoke about enough right now. There's not many people talking about appointment setting, especially in the UK. I know why people aren't talking about this, because it doesn't sound sexy. It doesn't sound cool, like saying I own my own marketing agency or my own dropshipping store. But this is one of those legitimate sales skills. It's a legitimate skill that is just extremely important in this whole space, right? Just because it doesn't sound cool and it might not be the most attractive job in the world, it's something that can be very, very profitable, and it's something that all of these business owners actually need. Of course, as you guys know, and as I spoke about in a previous video, the online coaching space is literally booming at the moment, boys. The online coaching space is set to be worth over 200 billion by the year 2030. Think about how crazy that is. Online coaching, online education companies, online fitness coaches, or whatever it is, right? Online coaches is a massive industry, and every single one of these high ticket coaches needs an appointment setter working for them. Because think about it. Do you think that these coaches would prefer to spend their time coaching their students or replying to their DMs all day? Do you think that they would prefer to master other areas of their business, from client delivery, like actually delivering results, from posting content or something like that? Or do you think that they want to spend hours and hours every single day investing into courses, reading and learning this very specific skill of appointment setting? Because at the end of the day, appointment setting might sound like a simple concept. Of course, if you don't know what appointment setting is, it's your job as an appointment setter to book consultation calls for a business owner, whether this is on the phone or in the DMs. A typical case in the modern day with all the Instagram businesses and stuff is you will be logged into their Instagram account, replying to their DMs for them and booking their sales calls. Even though that might sound like a straightforward job, like you've got one very simple task to do, there is a lot of skills that go into this. Of course, this is sales. This is the high ticket sales industry. These are some of the most valuable skills in the world. Of course, there's so much to learn when it comes to this. I've been through over £12,000 worth of courses, just to put into perspective on how deep this actually goes and how much things there is to learn in this industry, from objection handling to qualifying leads to warming the leads. There's so many different things that you've got to learn. And at the moment, one, the quality of appointment setters is not the best on the market in general. The quality, there's a lot of lazy appointment setters out there. And there's just not enough appointment setters to go around. Literally, all of these businesses need appointment setters. Like all of these things that you hear people promoting, like, oh, I'll help you start your own coaching business, I'll help you start your own SMMA. And then you get into that space and then you realize, oh, I could probably do with an appointment setter. All of these business owners need appointment setters, boys, and it's a crazy opportunity right now. And I just don't understand why not many people are talking about this right now, especially here in the UK. Like there's a lot more guys talking about this in America, but here in England, in the UK, like I don't really know anyone that is talking about this right now. I don't know why no one's talking about this in the UK right now, because it's just such a great opportunity, and it's just something that all of these business owners actually need. If you can get really good at appointment setting, not like you are going to become the commodity on the marketplace. You are not going to be the one where you've got to beg people to work for them. Like people are just going to come to you naturally and want to hire you. I get messages every single week from business owners that are hiring appointment setters. Of course, I'm not taking on clients. Obviously, I set up deals for my students. I pass on these deals to my students. People come to me knowing that I train my appointment setters to a very high standard. People come to me because they need quality appointment setters in their business. And then I can actually set up deals for my students. But that just shows how high demand this is right now, because people literally message me asking for appointment setters. Since you are so convinced that SMMA is the best way to make money right now, go start your SMMA and see how many people message you asking for your SMMA services. Please. like go try it, bro. Like that, honestly, with appointment setting, I literally have people coming to me asking for appointment setters. So if that doesn't prove that this is in really high demand right now, I don't know what does. If you get good at this skill, of course, you've probably heard me mention before that average appointment setters can make around £5,000 to £8,000 a month. That's average, boys. You can have a look around you and realize that average people don't work very hard. Of course, these are average appointment setters have spent a while, they've been training, they've took the time to learn the skills, but they've not gone overboard. They've not really put their all into it, right? If you are a true savage and you embrace that savage mentality and you're willing to grind at this can be scaled to 10, 15. I've heard of people making over 30k a month through appointment setting. Like, this can be scaled. It's the high ticket sales industry. It's a very profitable, very profitable industry at the moment. This is the trend, boys. This is the trend. Like, in 2023, like, this is what's hot at the moment. I know it's not, like I said, it's not something that's being promoted everywhere because it doesn't sound as cool to promote this. Like, oh, you're going to be replying to people's messages. Like, oh yeah, they get into sales. Like, you're not a business owner, but hey, you can still make 5k. It doesn't sound as cool. And of course, this is not going to get you to like drive a Lamborghini. Like 5-10k a month is not Lamborghini money. But again, if you are getting into the entrepreneur space and you plan to start your own business eventually, then this is going to be a great foundation for you to start building those skills. And it's going to be a great way to start acquiring skills and capital. You can have a lot of money to invest into future ventures. Not everyone wants to start a business. Not everyone cares about Lamborghini money. Of course, if that's the case, then this could be the perfect industry for you because it's sales. You can even ask your parents. Of course, parents, if you ask your parents about financial advice, then typically, especially like in my case as well, like, you're not going to get the best advice, of course. Let's say like you said to your mom or something, oh, I want to invest in a program where I'm going to learn appointment setting. And they'll probably be like, no, why are you doing that for? Just go uni. But even if you ask your parents, like, to an extent, like, a lot of parents, I'm sure, like, would actually agree that sales is a good career to get into. Sales has always been one of the most profitable careers. It's always been a very profitable industry, and it's the exact same now. Even though things were online now, appointment setting, it doesn't really sound like, oh, wait, you're replying to DMs. Like, how is that? But it's sales, bro. This is the it's not even just sales. It's high ticket sales. So it's actually like a super valuable skill, like high ticket sales, the most valuable skills in the world, boys. We've got an untapped market in the UK, so many business owners that need appointment setters. And to be honest, boys, to me, it's an absolute no-brainer. If you are maybe around 20 years old, around my age, and you're not currently making good money from your phone, like if you've still got to wake up in the morning, call in sick, like, oh, sorry, boss, I can't come to work today, I'm not feeling very well. What are you even doing, bro? Like, what are you doing? You need to get into a remote job. And it's not even just appointment setting. There is more than just appointment setting that's hot right now. High ticket closing, triage, DM closing. These are all, again, sales skills at the moment that are online sales skills that you can use to target some of these business owners like SMMAs or online coaches. These are all skills that are in extremely high demand. Of course, I go on about appointment setting because that's the one that I used. That's the method that I use to make money. That's my preferred method because it gives you complete location and time freedom. As long as you've got your phone, you're good. Things like closing, it sounds obviously cooler. In my opinion, being a high ticket closer sounds cooler than being an appointment setter, but it's not as cool as you might think because, of course, if you are closing calls, that means you've got to be at your desk, at your office or wherever at a set time, ready to take these calls all day long, right? You don't really have that freedom aspect. Yes, it's still profitable. It can even be slightly more profitable than appointment setting. But in my opinion, the freedom and the time freedom, it sort of takes away from that. I prefer appointment setting just because of the freedom. I think freedom, as men, we all crave for freedom deep down. That's like one of the fundamentals of masculinity. I think we all crave freedom. So appointment setting was the perfect one for me. But boys, if you take one thing away from this video, is that sales is still king. Highly recommend that you get into one of these sales jobs, boys, whether it's appointment setting or not. Massive supply and demand issue. Hope this video helped, boys. I just wanted to give you share some light on the situation right now. Like, tell you, like, boys, like, I'm not exaggerating. That appointment setting genuinely is that one skill that all of these business owners need to scale. Closers and setters are the two fundamental parts of a business if they want to automate things and they want to scale further. So yeah, I hope this video helped, boys. Anyway, shoot me a message or click the link below if you want to get involved with Alpha Setter 2.0, where I'm going to be teaching some of the best are point setting training on the entire market, boys, especially on the UK, because no one talks about this. But yeah, hope it helped, boys. Keep grinding.